Listen to this meditation when you will be undisturbed. Find a quiet, peaceful place where you are not using electronics, machinery, or a vehicle. Let us take just a few moments now to get in touch with the Christ child within, that we may bring that consciousness into our lives at this time of the year. Relax right now with your feet flat on the floor, your hands in your lap. Take a very deep breath and let it all out. As you let the breath out, let all your tension and all your stress go with it. Anything that does not feed you in a positive way, just let it go. Let it pass. And fill your lungs with the air, with the clean oxygen. Fill your lungs and let it all go. Blow it out gently and slowly all the way down into your feet. Now, think about the very top of your head. Just place your awareness on the very top of your head. As you place that awareness, think about opening up, just opening up the top of your head. Think about the energy, the life force, the air, the light which can circulate through you. Think of it as circulating about and up and out the very top of your head, so there's no pressure, no stress. There is a release right out the very top of your head. It can just lift right out and up into the greater space of the structure of which you are a part. Go inside. Find a place which you recognize as your center. It may be your solar plexus. It may be your navel. It may be your stomach. It may be your heart. Whatever you recognize and experience as the center of your physical being. Go to that space in your mind right now. Just take your thoughts to that space. In that space, in that center of your body, think about that openness, that open center of the column where there is much availability. There is openness. Sense that now. The opening within your being, the opening that is the center of your physical self. When you have connected with that space, with the opening, look with your inner eyes, look very, very closely. See, what do you find? Is there a little spark? A light? It may be very large, a blaze. It may be just a tiny flicker. Look at that light. Feel that light in your center. Imagine it growing larger and larger and larger. It fills every part, every portion of your physical being until you are completely filled up. Remember the top of your head as being open, so anything that fills up your being just naturally spills out around you. The light that fills your being, every cell, every atom, goes out the top of your head and spills out, just flows out. A fluid river of light. It flows out the top of your head and pours down as if with a caress across your body, down your legs, all the way down to your feet until you are encased in this river of light, this beautiful cocoon of light that vibrates and shimmers, this cocoon of yours. From this center where the light originated within you, from this very center, put your focus now. Think of that center which is always with you, which you carry at all times. And think about the Christ, Think about the compassion, the love, the acceptance, the wisdom, the gentleness of the Christ who knows that all beings are part of one, the Christ who never feels separate from anyone or anything, that does not feel separate from himself, from God, from his brothers and sisters, who knows deep within that all separation is illusion, born of fear, born of an unknowing, a lack of memory of who you truly are. Think of this Christ within as a little embryo come to grow within your being, a place where God resides in you. This sacred growth each day develops more and more until the embryo becomes a fetus. This little fetus of light is nourished by you, fed by everything you think and ingest, everything in your environment. This little fetus of light within you, this little one resting in the warmth and comfort of your being, is the God come to rest, God seeking form. Imagine that beautiful, precious one within your being now. Whether you be man or woman, it makes no difference, for the Christ is within all. As the Christ grows within you, you are so blessed to carry this one into being, into form. As the fetus grows, you may feel a pain here or there. You may interpret it as a kick. But it is the Christ within, getting his bearings, finding his place within you, making sure there is a space within you. The fetus grows and grows until he is ready to come fully into form, but he still needs you so very much because you are the vehicle for his form. Your very body gave him form. The very cells of your being gave him form. You are such an essential part. You are the carrier of the Christ consciousness. You are the mother of his birth. You are blessed. You are ever essential. Think of yourself, of the light within you, that glowing cocoon of light, pregnant with the Christ, pregnant with the love, the knowing, the wisdom, the kindness, the compassion of the Christ. Feel pregnant with this Christ, full of him, full of his presence and his knowing. Speak to the Christ within regularly, every day, every hour. Send him messages of love. Ask for his blessing. Ask for his opinion and guidance, for he has much wisdom. Walk your days pregnant with the Christ. Know that this is Christmas. This is what Christmas is about. Being pregnant with the Christ child, with the innocence, the love, the compassion of the Christ. Feeling so blessed by his presence, so transformed by the light of his being, by the knowledge of his choices, which are always coming from a place of love and forgiveness. Imagine, if you are ready, for the Christ to be brought into form in your life. Imagine the birth of this Christ child. Perhaps you imagine yourself as Mary, laying back on a bed of straw, illuminated by a small oil lamp, and the smell of the barnyard animals, that strong earth smell, comfortable and warm on this bed of straw. Experience the birth of this Christ child. If you are ready for direct experience to have the Christ child in your life, to nurture and love, ask now. Just simply invite the Christ child into form. If you are not ready, that is fine too, for there are always new moments of choice. Though you make one choice now, you may make another tomorrow, in the next hour, in the next moment. Be honest and sincere, and know that if you ask, it will be accomplished. If you are ready for the Christ child to be in form in your life, ask now. Imagine yourself on that bed of straw, and imagine loving hands assisting you. Imagine the flow of energy from the center of your being out through an opening within you. As this energy flows out from your center, it just slides out, comes out with ease and great relief, comes out to the world of form, and is held up to look at you, to open his eyes and smile, so grateful, so thankful that you called him into form, that you called him into being. That small babe is held up before you. There's still the cord connecting the two of you. He's very wet and slippery. He's glistening in the light of that bright cocoon surrounding you and him. He wears nothing. He carries nothing with him, for he has no need. He is complete as he is. He smiles at his parent, who has brought him into form. He thanks you for calling. He thanks you for making a space. He thanks you for this opportunity to come, to enter into your life, to be nurtured and carried and cared for. Imagine you take him in your arms and you place him over your heart. You know you will keep him close always, forever. For Christmas is the birth of Christ, and Mary simply did it first. You are the parent of Christ. As you bring your full awareness back into the room, know you are the vehicle for bringing Christ into form, bringing Christ into the world.